Internets, what's up? This is Rob, TechGuySmartBuy.com, and as part of the next part of our S9 series, we're talking about the camera. We're putting that against the Pixel 2 just to see who's the better shooter. And in regards to the camera, we're just not talking about the features, any additional specs, just straight up auto mode, auto mode HDR on, as both phones come in default, and which camera produces the better photo. So both sport 12 megapixel shooter. The S9 has a single camera. The S9 Plus has a dual cameras. We've taken a variety of photos out in New York, out food shopping, just out at the mall with family. So we was able to really see, kind of test the wide gamut of what it can and can't do. So for the most part, in well-lit situations, they're both pretty good. They're both really good. Google has great dynamic range, while Samsung has more saturated color. So some people may prefer natural over saturated. In low light situations, you can see where Samsung dual aperture really takes effect. It'll really brighten up certain areas that are usually pitch black. But in the process, you may get a bit of additional noise. That here at the bar, Samsung actually didn't, the auto didn't actually drop down to 1.5, which was a bit of a shock. And it still produced a brighter image, but not as sharp as when you compare it to the Pixel 2 and a Pixel 2 in that image. Well lit, you're getting lots of details on either side. In certain cases, the Pixel will definitely give you a little bit more. In other cases, Samsung will produce a brighter image for you, more brightness in the image, but both, decent amount of details. So at the end of the day, it's pretty much a matter of preference. I think Samsung did a good job to catch up to what Google's doing, whether by, beefing up their image processing, as well as adding the dual aperture and all that good stuff, and then just maybe beefing up the lens. But it really comes down to personal preference in regards to which is the better shooter. So for low light, because in certain cases, I prefer the Pixel for one shot and then the S9 for another shot. So it's definitely a good problem to have. I think Samsung did a good job in catching up, because the S8 was really good, but the Pixel proved that a lot of people need to step up their image processing and all that stuff, because there's a lot of noise that used to be present that's luckily isn't there anymore. So now you can really take better photos. So you kind of use either one and really get a good image. So based off the images we put out here, which one do you think is the better photo or the better camera on a smartphone, at least for Android? Sound off below. Appreciate you for watching. Could have been anywhere in the world. You're here with us, and see you next video. Peace.